What's going on, guys? Welcome to Season 3, Episode 16 of Wrecked Bike Rebuild. I am Chaseontwowheels, and my friend hiding behind the blue motorcycle is Are you hiding, or you are hiding? Okay. At first I was like, this is gonna be really awkward if Brian was just like doing some work or something. Anyway, this is Wrecked Bike Rebuild, where we take wrecked bikes and turn them into... Is that what I said last week? You say dream bikes, just to finish this.
To say what?
Just say dream bikes.
Wreck bikes to dream bikes? Is that how?
No, damn it. God. That was, all right, hold on. Cut, we're gonna try that again. All right, take two. This is Wrecked Bike Rebuild, where we take wrecked bikes and turn them into...
Cool bikes?
Still didn't work. If you guys have never seen Wrecked Bike Rebuild before, we take wrecked motorcycles, we build them up into dream bikes, and then we actually give them away to our Patreon people, which is how we support this show. So if you guys want to check out all the behind the scenes, be able to watch the show live while we're filming it, go check out patreon.com/chaseontwowheels. There will be a top link in the description. Without further ado, I think I say that every single time.
Without further ado?
Yeah.
Adieu!
Without any further ado, we finished the exhausts last episode. They're not done. We got to paint them and we got to wrap them, do all the fancy stuff with that. But today, we get to hear them. So we can make this to where we can hear the exhaust?
Yes, but we can only fire it for a few seconds.
Okay, why can we only fire it for a few seconds?
Because there's no cooling system on it.
Huh, cool. What's a moment? Like, we talking like 10 seconds?
Yeah, just fire it.
Okay.
Make sure that, they're on here and how they sound, and then that's it.
And we can't take it off the lift. So...
We got to run it right here, inside the garage.
All right, well, we've got earring protection. So we're solid. Okay, so... What do we... I am so good at talking. It's awesome.
So what do we have to do that? Is that what you were about to say?
My man.
Okay.
Yes.
So, for the people on this side of the bike that can see what's going on, our fuel injection intake has no air filter on it. So we need to put the air filter onto the throttle body.
Okay.
We need to put the battery in the battery box and hook up the battery cables.
I think the battery is in there.
We need to hook up the electronics on the left side of the bike because I'm not sure exactly what all we have unplugged. So it just makes more sense to...
Oh, this.
Actually, this stuff.
Oh, not that.
So all of the relays and solenoids and stuff like that are over here, we just need to verify all that stuff is plugged in.
Right.
Just because I don't know which one is which. The biggest thing is we're going to have to put the sub-fuel tank in it.
Right.
Which holds the fuel pump.
Right.
So we're going to need that for sure to make anything run.
Okay.
We do still have oil in it. We haven't drained the oil out of it, so we don't have to worry about that. We need to find and plug in the ignition switch and the key. So battery, air filter, ignition switch, sub-fuel tank, power the machine and make sure we get power to everything that we're supposed to get power to. We are also going to have to plug in the right side handlebar switch because it has a start button on it and the kill switch on it.
There's a lot to do.
There's some stuff. Well, I mean, we have it stripped down pretty far. I mean, we're not really in the mode to ride this thing, so we kind of have everything off of it.
Right.
But now would really be a good time to test it.
Okay.
Before going forward.
I just want to hear the exhaust. So bad.
AKA test it.
Sure.
Yes. It's a good excuse. Test it.
Yeah, test it.
So we have some stuff to do. So we technically do not need to have the fuel tank on it because the bike runs off of the sub tank.
Right. Would it be easier just to get the tank off?
I think we should get the tank off of here, out of the way, so we don't damage it. Because to have it repainted would be kind of a pain in the ass.
Don't even put that in the ether right now.
So let's get this thing out of here first, the fuel tank out of here first.
Okay.
Once we do that, it'll expose some of the electronics that we need to get to. We can start digging through to find the switches, and we can put the sub fuel tank in. Do we have gasoline?
We will when we need it.
Did you guys actually empty the sub fuel tank? No? Yes?
Y'all.
Well, I didn't do it. So I'm asking if either one of you did it.
Not really. Yeah, I think for safety.
Did you knock it over and it spilled all over the place? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. It's
Oh.
still attached to the top.
Hold on, don't worry, Brian. You need the ignition switch? Got it! The ignition switch. Here you go. I still don't know what fell behind there. We'll probably never know.
One of the floorboards.
The brake pedal is exactly what fell.
All right, so instead of having this thing dangling from the wiring harness like this,
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I think I'm just gonna take the hardware off it. So
Wait,
that looks funny, doesn't it? It's kind of hard to get a tool on those.
Why is there dirt now?
It's rust. Those are breakaway bolts. It's a security bolt.
Okay.
So when they're new, there's another piece of metal that is part of this that sticks off that fits like an 8 or a 10 millimeter tool. Wrench, socket, whatever.
Right.
And then you screw them in, and then once they're screwed in, you snap the heads off.
How do you snap? Do they snap themselves?
Yeah, because they're only that big at the bottom.
Right.
So it's just enough metal to get it in and torque it down, and you pretty much just tighten them down until they break off.
Okay, so that makes it so people can't steal your shit.
Yeah.
All right, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
But it also makes it more difficult for us to get it apart.
Sounds like we need a reverse drill.
You all right, Chase? Your brain just sounded like it quit for a second.
Smell burnt toast.
Looks like we need an extractor drill set, left-handed cobalt drills.
Bits.
I knew what I needed. I even knew where it was. I just didn't know what it was called. Not the first time that's ever happened.
You want to watch this?
Oh, sweet Jesus. What? Why is... Oh, God.
So, there's no way to really get a tool in there. There's a couple of ways to remove this. One way is how I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to make a center punch mark in this and then drill a hole in it.
But I'm a just, because you
Yeah,
never
that's probably
know.
not a bad idea.
You
I don't know
never
why any of that stuff is even in here right now. Anyway.
Don't you question our logic.
I just
Brian.
did. The one way is to, make a punch mark and then drill a hole through the head and either put an extractor in it or continue to drill the hole bigger and bigger until the head falls off. And then you can pull the switch out and then there'll be a little piece of bolt left behind that you can remove after you've taken the switch off. The second way is to use like a cutoff wheel or something like that and to cut a straight flat groove in it. Then stick a big ass flathead screwdriver in it. And
Can you imagine my ass trying to do a little...
Yeah, it's not. That's a little finicky. So I'm a little bit more partial to just drilling it out.
So you're punching it so that when you drill it, it won't go all over the place,
Correct.
right? Shit.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh my God, these are great. I can't hear anything. You need lubricant?
Now I'm drilling pretty slow in this, so it's not getting too hot.
I'm gonna be ready, just in case.
Okay. I'll do the other side first before I start switching drill bits and stuff.
I need like a belt and just be like, no, no. Probably putting a vise probably better. I'm gonna go for a minute. We got a vise prepped and ready for you.
Sweet.
What the hell is that?
That's the head.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh God. Jesus. Got it.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that's cool. cool. It's hot.
That's much better.
What happened here?
You're over there chasing frisbees and he needs lube.
And
Bro, I'm trying to teach my dog. I'm trying to practice for him. So you just drilled a big ass hole and the hole you drilled was bigger than the drill piece part? Oh, so it just broke.
it drilled the head off completely.
Nailed it. Hold on, pit crew and pull out. Y'all were supposed to separate real quick and then I was gonna be like, it didn't work. Before it starts. I saw some loosening action. Oh my God. Brian, that was a nice kick, by the way, man.
You like that?
Nice. Now we have the key over here, right? Convenient.
Ooh, burp out the nose, that burned.
Oh. All right, guys, we're done here. See you guys on the next episode. Oh, no, 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 no. This is what. What? Oh, it's a whole set.
A whole separate thing than what you grabbed.
Twice. Nailed it. All right, well, here's
Thank you, that'll help.
I'm just gonna, if you guys need me, I'm just gonna be back over here, just getting things, the old bark sound. Why do we have giant pieces of carbon fiber? The ZX-10 is on it in its new life now. All right, guys, hopefully you won't hear anything loud and crashing in the next 5 seconds, am I right? Nobody? Nothing sweet, cool. Just gonna give this whip some stuff. Gas tank is safely secured.
Big stand, kill switch.
If it's in neutral, you don't need it.
Whatever.
No, that's fine, because only one of these goes here.
I just had a question.
No questions.
Oh, well, save that one for later.
What do you
How exactly does one go about getting gas inside of the baby reservoir?
There we go. Funnel.
I feel like there's a funnel here, right?
They
You
should
know
be
what,
like
Brian?
bright orange and a set of 4.
I think we did. This one seems kind of big though.
That'll work though.
Oh, well, wait, we've done everything except for the gas part?
Hook up the battery.
Right. All right, guys, so hear me out. What if we use the brake reservoir hose thing, fill this with gas, and then dump it into the thing, this much at a time.
Sounds like when you go to get gas, you should buy a funnel.
All right. I'm gonna put my idea back in the case. So I'm thinking you gotta install this. Ooh, this guy probably gotta get installed first though. That fat boy. Brian, what are you doing? We gotta install this first. From the inside. I think.
You take these out. This comes off and you screw it on.
Son of. Is this because this piece is made for Harleys?
Is what?
This
Because-
air thing.
Is what?
Because
Because
Harleys have like non-metric, right?
they're standard machines. They're built in the USA.
No comment. Pit crew. Now she can breathe. Am I right?
Now it won't suck any pieces of metal out of the air that are floating around in here. Gulp. Where's my respirator?
Yeah, where is my respirator?
It's underneath the welding helmet.
I'm not gonna put a respirator on unless we're grinding metal. We got an air filter in here to keep us safe. Man, you are like a kid in a candy store now. What are...
Fucking shit. The retarded shit you do sometimes, buddy.
Oh my God, it wouldn't get off my hand.
You did a shake it off.
Shake it off.
He's got a booger on him.
You almost smashed your hand against that lift. Oh my God, I was sucked.
Broke your lip.
The lift would have broke. Not his fingers, but the lift, right.
My wife told me this morning that I'm made out of rocks. So,
Oh!
Oh God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we ready? Is this?
gas.
Shit. Okay. Damn.
While you guys are over here farting around with shit, I'm doing some work.
farting around. Can we cut back to 2 seconds ago?
Yes, but I was imitating you trying to flick a booger off your finger.
Fair enough. Also,
Okay.
gasoline came out of here.
We still do need some a way to get down into this hose.
Yep.
So we need little funnel,
Wait, I thought.
little funnel,
Oh, right.
little funnel. We didn't do that yet.
There's no mechanic cheat sheet to make a smaller funnel. Like I could go get a Ziploc bag and we pour it into that.
Why do we have to go that way though?
Because we make stuff in this garage.
All right, if we want to be ghetto fabulous about it, yeah, we could do that.
A Ziploc bag?
No,
Oh,
I need a sheet of paper.
paper.
Sheet of paper. That works.
Oh, now you're gonna put that inside of the red funnel for stability? Funnel making with Brian. Should we tape it to make sure it...
I think we're just going to pour right into the paper and call it done. Because I don't think we're going to get it to pop out the other side of that.
Well, it was a fun thought.
Just one. Don't. God. Jesus, Jason.
Just in case, Brian, just in case.
I just wanted one.
Oh, I got you. There you go. Yeah, absolutely, man. Here, let's go ahead and prop out like a little bib. All right.
Yep.
That's a fucking terrible idea. All right, here we go.
All right, that should be good.
Thank God. Holy shit, success. Success. All right. God.
You might want to move that gas can.
All right. Wait, are we about to do this?
Yep.
Brian, are we ready? All right.
Priming the fuel pump. Hopefully that's enough fuel.
Oh shit, okay.
Kill switch is on.
Do we know that's in neutral?
Otherwise
Oh.
it wouldn't be cranking.
I'm gonna shut this. All
And
I know
we spent too much time looking for those funnels too.
all
So it
I
would have been an
know
hour on the dot.
is I'm over here, experiencing this, and when you start revving it,
And shit starts
it's
flying.
it's just, every piece of paper is just gone. Just Was it like, I had the super earmuffs on, so. No, we're good. We are so good. We do not with the garage door shut, Brian, God. It will kill us all. We will die.
Well, quit being a sissy. You got your earmuffs off.
I want to be able to hear things later in life, though, Brian.
Dude, this thing sounds tough as fucking nails. I love hearing the intake.
That is
That was cool.
so loud.
It's pretty loud. My ears are itchy right now.
Right, okay.
We're good.
Oh, so we don't need the Speedo then?
Nope.
Oh, that's great news. Trying to figure out with this bike is, like I feel like we have this really cool stripped down look, but
That's our factory gauge cluster.
this is ugly as shit.
I mean, I don't think it's ugly. It just doesn't match with what we're doing.
That, and also, if it's
that's
your
all.
opinion as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's also big, so we're
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to keep the area up front clean, and that's been a big challenge. Like, Luke's been over here trying to like make metal parts and shit for it, and it's just a really hard thing to figure out. But if
Yeah.
it cranks up without it, then that means we're totally good to just get a normal or an aftermarket Speedo and.
Yep. And
Okay.
we can really remove a good amount of this wiring.
If we decide, we being me, that it's too loud,
How can we fix that?
what options are there for this, for this setup?
So what we could do is we can measure the inside diameter of the exhaust pipe,
Okay.
and then you should be able to buy like an aftermarket dB killer or decibel killer.
Okay. How does it stay in there?
Well, you normally have to drill a small hole into it and then put one bolt in to hold it in place.
But I guess we could drill a hole in like the back. You
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to
someplace where you don't
anything.
see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's our there's options. If
We can make it quieter if we really want to.
okay. Is that what? Really? You're sitting here filming and looking at parts at the same time? What the hell is this? Were you just over here like low-key, just like clicking around? Cool. Luke's a multitasker. He's like, cool, they're not gonna move. I'm just gonna find, so that's,
It's similar. You know, they're not all this long. Some of them are only about this long.
oh, okay. So we would like find the right diameter, stuff this in the exhaust, drill the hole, and like mount it with a screw.
You got it. That's it. Well, so our plan was for today.
Our big thing was to get it cranked up,
Okay.
which is kind of the cliffhanger we left everybody off on.
So
last
we
week.
actually did hook up all of our electronics, put our sub tank in, put some fuel in it, hook up the battery, connect all of our switches, and made it run.
I'm actually like, that went off without a hitch. Like, we've taken a lot of shit off this bike,
Yeah.
and like
that goes to show you that all the stuff that we took off really isn't
just
necessary.
just cosmetic bullcrap.
You know, obviously the switches need to be there
Yeah.
to for your controls and stuff.
Are we
but-
able to get a different switch, like a starter, like kill switch thing?
Well, we can look into it. I mean, the ignition switch on this particular machine is 4 wires.
So we would have to get something else that matches.
So what
those
we
wires?
could do is find. I mean, you could even just do a rocker switch.
All right, we can figure that out later, because now we're gonna work on the part that is giving me a slight anxiety. Would you like to explain to these people how we're going?
Sure. Come on over here, Luke, so you can see what we got going on. So we need to make a unit that comes across, so these two will attach. So as you step on this, it works the linkage the way that it's supposed to. So
Now to do this, we made a little trip to a home improvement store, and you guys bought this little rod of metal. That's literally a rod of metal.
So this is just a solid steel rod, and what we're planning on doing is cutting this piece of metal to length so that it comes across and attaches these two pieces. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, And then we're gonna drill right into the end of this, and then we're gonna tap it with our tap and die set to fit a piece of hardware that will go through this pedal into this rod, and then same thing to the other side of it, and then attach this to the other side of the rod, and we should have that connection between the two. Hopefully that all works the way that we would like it to, and the biggest thing is being able to make it so it's going to be reliable is not the word I'm looking for, but that will last a while.
Structural integrity. Maybe
once we get into it and you see what's actually involved, you'll be like, that's it.
Okay, I look forward to that moment. So something tells me that we're going to need a vise and that thing.
Yep, that would be a good assumption.
Brian, where are you?
Right here.
Oh. Tap and die set ready, Captain. Tool check. Okay.
All right, Chase, cut that off so it's nice and flat.
Shit. Okay.
You got the safety glasses on already, so
Always got safety.
try and make it as square as you possibly can.
Ready, boys?
Yep.
So the rod's gonna go on this end and you're gonna, okay.
Can you let that go? Well, that sucks.
What? What rubs against the
The
thing?
bottom, yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking at like, if this totally goes like balls and everything's ruined, $50.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll try to do it ourselves. And if not, we'll just buy it and call it a day. Now the question is, will that little bump screw it up?
Hurt us.
Yep.
Well, if this is going to be out here. I think we should clear. But that's enough throw to get all the shifts that we need in, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess what we could try is take the foot peg off and just open the hole up going downward, and then just bolt her on tight so it doesn't move around anywhere. It shouldn't move, yeah. And then that'll give us a little bit more clearance that we need.
So we're gonna move forward with opening the foot peg hole that we created down. What do you think though? Because you're the,
I mean,
I know you
I'd
like
rather
these
not
foot
open
pegs a
up
lot
this hole anymore.
than it already is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'd have to go down pretty far to actually get it to clear.
That's what you're noticing after having.
Yeah. Because once this goes on, when you move it, it comes up.
Because it's on a circular pivot, right? Okay.
So it gets, you know, it'll hit in the front or hit in the rear before you actually get to your shift point. It may be able to sit on there perfectly, but when you go to shift it, it's going to rub. I still don't know if that's going to get us what we need. Once we weld a piece onto this foot peg's going to have to go out for powder coat too.
Well, what if we, so right now it's a rod that comes off. What if we got a similar type thick piece of steel or whatever the material is, but was a like cube and did the same thing, drilled a hole in the side of it and attached it to the shifter, and then it would just come down. So
here's the thing, if that piece of hardware loosened up, that thing on the bottom would just be floppy. So you need 2 points of attachment so it can't pivot, which is why welding it would be
that's why you went straight to the
your
welding.
best bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's my issue.
Holy balls.
Get out of here. Get that out
Dude,
of
come
here.
over here and show these people how freaking close that is. Okay, so like, so the kickstand gives us no extra clearance, but like, could it even fit out here?
Yeah.
Oh, it could.
They'll go right.
That would still work.
Yeah. Actually, no. It's already hitting the foot peg bracket.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because if we did the welding thing to the foot peg, then we would just weld the thing onto the foot peg and it would drop the rod down. Then we'd just make another rod extension and put it in there.
Right, like we did originally.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we can make it happen, but we would have to weld onto that.
If we do this, let's pretend, is there anything else that this would cause issue with? Because we're making a big decision to be like, all right, we're gonna weld to this and then do the drop down situation. And I'm not worried about like this can get powder coated and be black again. So like I ain't worried about anything. I just don't want us to go down this road and then we'd be like, well, crap, like, you know, do you foresee anything that would basically making this here, would that cause any other issues, or is it because it's so far outside the bike that like there's not really anything for it to mess
I mean,
with?
it's not going to touch anything on the bike, obviously. The only thing you would be concerned about would be it touching the ground somewhere. But if you're leaned over, this foot peg is going to be way further down than anything else.
So it seems like that's the route to go then.
Yep.
Okay, so we're moving forward with this welding to the bottom of or the back side of the controls.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Woo! Look at that right there.
I like how you're like this. Woo! Like a freaking cowboy rodeo over here, boys.
Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna drill a hole
Just a little.
like I just said. Not tap it, just drill a hole so that little
nub.
nub fits in the hole, and then we're gonna tack weld it on.
Gotta fit it for the nubbin, you know, typical stuff. Dude, we're tacking that on in like half a millisecond, and then it's like.
Chase, can you take that linkage arm off of the bike?
Yeah, probably. What's that? Chase has got to do something? I'm gonna go check this out.
Got linkage off the bottom.
This is gonna be this is gonna be great content.
Not bad, right?
Not bad. B, get it? Because your name's Brian. It starts with B.
Sweet.
What's that?
Time to tack.
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is like a baby tag, right?
You got to make sure it stays.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
For
make
now.
it quick. Because see this rubber boot?
Don't want that again.
Yeah.
You don't want to melt it. So just real quick, and then do another one real quick, and then we'll do another one.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I assume you gave this to me to put back on.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you just sticking that anywhere, or you just gonna put it on where it's supposed to be?
How am I supposed? No, this line matches with this.
Yes.
No shit. Look at me making assumptions.
It's not how it was.
No, it's not.
That's what I was suggesting.
Oh, I've made a fatal error. All right, boys. Let's get the foot peg thing on. How about them apples, boy? It's been a long day to get that noise to happen. Do it again. Just give it to the people. Just clicking it. Simulation purposes. Bop!
Broke your welds off. Good thing we tested it. Wasn't really on there. Now start working your way. Go to the far side to, break up the heat.
Right.
I'm gonna go over here.
3, 2, 1.
Stop the fire.
Is that fire?
Yeah. Do we want more tackets than that?
It's not a fire, so.
I think we're good.
Get to do one cool thing in my life today. Nope. Karma trips me at the finish line and break a leg. I guess we should probably redo that shot and see what happens this time, because yeah.
Whoa, bang! That's pretty much where you wrapped before you snapped it off.
Yeah, at least the bike didn't blow up in the simulation. This is for simulation purposes only. Wrap, whap,
First gear.
whap, whap, whap. So anticlimactic now that I fucking broke it the first time.
It
does-
It obviously still needs to be dressed so it's pretty,
Right.
but it's very mechanical. All the mechanicals hanging out of it's very mechanical.
It
I
does. It does have a not so Japanesey vibe where like margins are like that thin. We're making it American. This is like a
It'll
California roll.
It'll help when we get that bolt out and put a different bolt in.
What, the tapered bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna make a bat now? You just
Man, you know how hard it would be to hit a baseball with that thing? Hit a person, on the other hand, is a completely different story.
and that is what we will end episode 16 on. Yeah, but for real, guys, we're gonna end the episode there. Thank you for watching this point in the video. If you made it this far, you are a true MVP. So, got the bike cranked up, it's loud as hell. Got the clutch or the shifter assembly side pedal thing done. Next week we'll start with the brake side because it's basically the same process, right?
Yep, that should be fairly quick.
Yeah, we threw that together like halfway through. I was like, all right, we'll end it. And y'all were like, nah, let's go. But that came together a lot faster than I expected it to. All right. We got a lot of stuff to do. We're gonna start that or continue that on episode 17 whenever that comes out. So if you guys made it to this point in the video, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the video do better on YouTube because YouTube likes to be funny with videos. This has been Brian. I've been Chase. Luke is the guy that makes the camera float around and occasionally says things. If you guys want to check out the behind the scenes stuff and all of the things of how we fund this show, make sure to check out patreon.com. It's the top link down below. Make sure to subscribe to get your own bar of metal. And we will see you on the next one, where we chop this up and Chase breaks something else off of his own weld. See you on the next one. Outro crew, let us know, 1 out of 10 hearts, how many hearts did you lose when I broke the hell out of the welds that I did? And just respond with blank hearts, and that's all your comment says, because then everybody else in the comments is gonna be like, thank you guys for getting to the end of the video. We'll see you on the next time. Goodbye.